know the matchup in the Super Bowl. The San Francisco 49ers are one of 4 teams in contention, and they're led by third-string quarterback, Mr. Irrelevant, Brock Purdy. So why is he called Mr. Irrelevant? Well, that's the nickname given to the last football player selected in the NFL draft. Last year, the Niners drafted Purdy as the 262nd pick. And now the quarterback who began at the bottom now has a chance to make it all the way to the top and win a Super Bowl. There have been 45 players who officially own the title of Mr. Irrelevant, and we wanted to get some insight on trying to succeed in the NFL when you're chosen at the very last spot. So we're joined now by Ryan Succop, who was named Mr. Irrelevant in 2009 and is now a place kicker for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He was the first Mr. Irrelevant to play in and win the Super Bowl. So Ryan, you've got a lot of knowledge for what Mr. Purdy's going through right now. So when the Kansas City Chiefs selected you as the last pick and you became Mr. Irrelevant, what was your reaction?
Yeah, you know what? I always looked at it as an opportunity. You know, I think sometimes you hear the title Mr. Irrelevant, and that can kind of have a negative connotation to it. But for me, I looked at it as an opportunity to pursue my dream, to play the game that I love to play. And, you know, fortunately, I was able to really make the most of it once I got into camp there in Kansas City. What's
your advice to anyone in a familiar position like this third-string quarterback leading the Niners right now?
Yeah, I think the biggest piece of advice I would give him, and obviously he's doing this, is it really doesn't matter how you got there. Really, the only thing that matters is what you do when your opportunity presents itself. And I mean, you look at what Brock has done; it's been really impressive. He's obviously made the most of it. He's played great. I think he's undefeated as a starter to this point. And you know, it's been really amazing to see all the success that he's had.
Are there any perks that come with the nickname Mr. Irrelevant? It doesn't seem like the greatest nickname to have.
Well, yeah, they do. You got to have thick skin, I think, because they do have a week-long celebration for you. It's out in Newport Beach, California, and it's really kind of developed to roast you, to toast you, to kind of make fun of you being the last pick. And you know, for the longest time, the guy that was the last pick really never made the roster, really never had an opportunity to play. And so they said, man, we got to get together. We got to celebrate this guy because he's probably never going to make it. And so it's kind of neat when there are some guys that are now picked last and starting to go on and have really good careers. So that's been really cool. But yeah, they do. They have a week-long celebration for you. You get all kind of gifts. But I would say the biggest thing is you got to be able to laugh at yourself because they're going to be roasting you pretty good.
Yeah, and it's fun to root for the underdog too. But most Mr. Irrelevants are cut during training camp. So how did having that moniker motivate you during your 14-year NFL career?
Yeah, you know, like I said, one of the things I always viewed it as I didn't view it as a negative. I viewed it as, hey, this is an opportunity that I've given to go pursue to play the game that I love to play, and I'm going to try to make the most of it. And you know, fortunately, I've been put in some really good situations. I've been able to play with some great teams, some great teammates, some great coaches, and you know, it's pretty amazing to look back on it. And here I'm, you know, going into my 15th year in the NFL. I never would have believed that, you know, back when I was selected as the very last guy. But yeah, I've been very blessed in a lot of ways.
So we've got 4 teams left in contention vying for the Super Bowl. You have a horse in this race?
You know, I think you got 4 great teams playing. I will say this: a good buddy of mine is punting up in Philly now. So you know, I played with him in Tennessee. Brett Kern, played with him for 6 years here with the Titans, and or when I was with the Titans, and you know, I'm kind of pulling for him because he's in his 15th year as well, and so I'd love to see him have a chance to get a Super Bowl ring.
All right. So before we let you go, we have to ask. We know you're teammates with Tom Brady. So what do you think Brady is going to do next season? I love this speculation.
Yeah. Look, I have no, you know, I have no idea. All I can say is it's been. I'm so thankful that I've gotten to play with Tom for the last 3 years. He's an incredible teammate. Treats everybody so well. He's the best. And so whatever he decides, you know, we're going to be really happy for him. And you know, I'm sure he'll make the right decision, whatever that is.
Ryan, I was hoping you were going to break some news for us this morning, but I'm a little disappointed. Just kidding. Ryan Succop, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you coming on talking about this. Have a good one.